Hello. Regular viewers of this channel know that I do a number of book reviews. I have a decent bushcraft library. Well, this is one I've been waiting to do for a while. This is what's now I'm going to say is my favorite bushcraft book. And this is Ray Mears' Essential Bushcraft. So we're going to go through this and you'll see why I like it so much. I'm Dean, and this is the Alberta Bushcrafter channel. All right, I am out of my acreage, so you might hear a bit of noise in the background, but I've reviewed the SAS Survival Guide. I've reviewed Bushcraft by Morse Kahansky. I reviewed Bushcraft 101 by Dave Canterbury, and a number of other books. I picked this up last year, and I've gone through it about 5-6 times. The reason I like this book is for all the reasons that I necessarily don't like other books. The one thing is fairly small print. So there's a lot of information in this book. The other thing is there's a ton of illustrations. The only book I've seen that's got more illustrations is the SAS Survival Guide. But the nice thing is he doesn't break it down into, he doesn't like to compartmentalize everything like these are the 10 essential things you need. No, I mean, right now, right from the beginning, let's look. We've got outfit, and there's 16 items, from something to carry your outfit in your pack, you know, something to sleep in, under and on, obviously something to cook over, something to cook with at your stove and cook kit, something to carry water, mug, that stands out, eating utensils, food, medical kit, very comprehensive medical kit, by the way. And there's illumination. He actually has wash kit in here, and then odds and ends. But yeah, he goes into, he doesn't get terribly specific on the shelter, but he gives some good examples. Does the same with, well, again, does the same with tarps and sleeping bags, cooking equipment, and goes through the outfit fairly quickly. Got a good section, by the way, on boots. So he does it fairly quickly. Then we get into a little bit bigger chapter, and that's not saw and axe and knife and so on. It's just cutting tools. This is very comprehensive. Again, because of the small print. You got some basics on knives, but he's got a little bit more. You look a little more, I've never seen all these different grips in other books. Worth getting right there. I haven't seen a detailed list of all these cuts in such a small space, in fact. You know, there's the knock, there's hooks, there's all kinds of things. And again, there's even spoon carving. But let's have a closer look here as well. Bit more on saws. There's a homemade Swede saw, which we haven't necessarily seen in other books. I have sort of seen it in one. Goes really well into axes. Does he go into axe craft, though? And a bit on sharpening. He doesn't have a lot on felling trees, but this is very much the same you'll see in other books. He does have something on snow tools for winter, though. That's like your avalanche probe, collapsible shovel, that kind of thing. Section on water is very good. Again, there's sip wells. It doesn't have much on solar stills, because if you read some of the literature out there, solar stills aren't that efficient. A lot of jungle-based stuff, though. Let's keep digging a bit more. There's a lot about water. Fire's the interesting one, though. And he goes into, right away, jumps right into your basic ferro rod, magnesium fire starter, all the techniques for the same, and just, like I said, just whips right through it. There's a lot, there's actually in 5 pages, there's an incredible amount on bow drills, including the illustrations you just, wow, I'll show you again. The illustrations you see on how to build one. There's a bit on techniques as well, but he's also got a nice little breakdown on what woods make good bow drills, what make good hearths. A little more for hand drills on the other page. He's got fire saws. And he's got, of course, the ubiquitous feather stick. So yeah, there's actually quite a bit in here. Shelter's interesting. Like I said, just tons of information. See if I can flip through this while we're looking. What we got there? There's your basic debris shelter. There's more. Goes into a really nice dialogue on it. So we got snow shelters here. Where the Morris Kahansky book is actually really good on sheltercraft. Some of the other ones are a little lean. Wow. This one, there's many pages. There's enclosed tarp. That's one I've never seen. Decent bit. Next one here, that's cordage. I do not get a commission for this kind of stuff, by the way. There's quite a bit on cordage. Some of it is a little long term though. This one is, what is this? Didn't see this. Oh, yeah, that's making it from willow bark. Some of it is, soak it for a month. Don't know if you've got yucca plants in your area, but you can make a lot of stuff from them, including cordage. And again, the nice thing I like about cordage isn't so much the creation of cordage, it is the knots. There are more knots in here than my basic Boy Scout guide, and that's the only thing I've seen that comes close. They even got the jam knot. I'm just rattling through this before my battery dies. But again, there's many pages on it. There's actually a bit here that's neat. Part first aid, part just general hygiene and care. It's hitting the trail. This is not covered in the NOLS guide. It's covered a bit in other areas. I mean, there is some stuff here that is covered. But he's got a neat thing I've never seen, how to build a raft out of a tarp. I'm sure the people on alone could really use that. We definitely could use that from what I've seen lately. And we got a really neat section here. Like, it's just very, very comprehensive book. But now you got the obligatory plants. Let's go a bit further. We have several pages on plants. But here's where it gets neat. We got a decent section on fungi, including, take a look, if in doubt, leave it out. If in doubt, leave the guild fungi out. He's got a lot of cautions in here. Like, here's a nice one here on false chanterelles. Go a bit further, and this living off the land is quite detailed. There's shellfish. Will he have grubs? Of course he'll have grubs. Yeah, grubs. And I know I'm just blowing through this book, but I would say not a lot on traps, but there's a lot on fishing, like really a lot on fishing. Number of different rigs. I actually have, the next page is neat because I have a small rod and reel that doubles also as, it's got a fly rod as well. Well, it's a fly rod that's got spinning reel and a fly reel on it. It's just a nice little package. You can't buy them anymore though. But yeah, great bit on ice fishing. Have not seen that in my other books. So that's it. I know I breezed through this in one take, but if you're going to get any book for your bushcraft library, I would say this is one of my top 3. There you have it. This is a book to get. Bar none. So, I'm Dean. This is the Alberta Bushcrafter channel. Take care and good day.